July reset. I don't know, I really like these videos for some reason, so we're gonna do it. It's currently 10:27. I've actually been up since like 5 already, but then I ended up falling asleep at like 8. But I set an alarm to wake back up because I had my VidCon video scheduled to go up, which if you haven't watched that, girl, go watch it, don't be fake. Go watch the video. Anyway, let's get this reset started, and we're gonna start this off by getting ready. Okay, sorry, I'm turning on my healing frequency to listen to right now. Sorry if you can hear this in the background, but I'm like a little on edge right now and I just need a little calming healing frequency to do while we get ready. Now, I thought I would walk you guys through my new makeup routine. I want to preface a couple things. Number one, I literally don't really know what I'm doing. Like, I literally have like no idea what I'm doing. I mentioned this in a video a couple weeks ago, but I said that I did want to start wearing like a little bit of makeup for a couple different reasons. One, my job involves me filming myself all the time, so I do want to be looking the absolute best that I can at all times, and also just feeling the best about myself. But also, I don't know, I just find it fun. I've always been fascinated with makeup, and like I've always watched makeup YouTubers. I love going into Sephora and Ulta just to look. And so I was like, you know what, we're gonna start. But I didn't know where to start. So I do have to give a big shout out to my best friend Evan, who is an incredible makeup artist and also just an incredible friend of mine. I love him so much. But I told him, I said, hey, I want to start, but I don't know where to start. So I told him I don't really want to look like I'm wearing a bunch of stuff, but I want to look like a more enhanced version of myself. Kind of like I'm just walking around with like a beauty filter on all the time. He recommended me a bunch of products. I've only been doing this for about like a week so far. No complaints with anything. I actually really like all the stuff he recommended to me. I also bought a couple things that he didn't recommend that I just wanted. But I've actually been having a lot of fun with this, and so I thought I'd walk you guys through this if anybody is interested. Honestly, if you guys can let me know, do you guys like when I do more sit down, like chit chatty type stuff, or do you guys prefer the more fast paced aesthetic montage type stuff? I try to incorporate both of them, but I'm curious if you guys prefer one or the other. Anyway, let's just get ready together. I'm gonna have all these products linked in the description. Like I said, I'm just starting to use all this stuff, but I do actually like all of this stuff so far. So if you're interested, I'll link it below. So the first thing I do is I go in with my moisturizer. Now, I actually have been using this for months at this point, and I love this moisturizer because it is a moisturizer, of course, but it's also a makeup base, so it's perfect. I love this stuff. It makes my skin so smooth and soft and hydrated. It's like actually perfect. I also don't know if I should be applying it this way, but if I've learned anything is that there are no rules to doing your makeup, so I don't really care. I also recently have been loving getting ready in pure silence. Like, obviously, typically I'm always listening to music, especially when I shower and get ready and stuff, but lately I've just been loving like silence. It's been really nice. I don't know what is going on. I like to go in with this stuff, and you're gonna see me use it a lot, and honestly, I don't think this is necessary, but I really like to use it. But I don't think it does anything for like your skin or your makeup or anything. It's just fun to use. But this is the REM Beauty Calming Face Mist, but I just always spray it on my face. It's so nice. It's like a spa in a bottle. I'll literally just spray this on my face like throughout the day. I don't know if it's like a sensory thing, but it just kind of calms me and brings me back if I'm ever stressed out, which is all the time. Thank you so much for that. Okay, just to clarify, that was not me trying to shade you guys and act like you're the reason that I'm stressed out all the time. I don't know why I said that, but I just wanted to clarify because I don't want anybody thinking that. Next, we're gonna go in with concealer. This is the concealer that I use. This is the Lancome Serum Concealer. Honestly, I feel like this is a little dark for me. I can make it work, but this is in the shade 305N. Guys, this is so fun for me. I feel like a beauty guru. Like, this is so exciting. I use a very little amount of this stuff, but I kind of put it in a couple different places. So recently, actually, let me just start by saying I am so grateful for my skin. I never really went through a phase as a teenager where I had really bad acne or stuff like that. My skin's not perfect, of course, but I've never really struggled with acne or anything, which is very not common. Like, I feel like I'm the odd one out not struggling with it, and I'm so grateful for it. But I have been breaking out like kind of a lot recently, and I think it's literally purely stress. I've been really stressed out lately. I don't think you'll be able to really see on camera, but I'm like breaking out right here. I also am breaking out. There's like, it's better now, but there were like a bunch of breakouts like up here, and I also have really bad under eye bags. It's like no matter how much I sleep, I feel like they're genetic at this point. Anyway, we're gonna try to cover all those up with the concealer. Again, don't know what I'm doing. And I will do like a swipe both of my eyes. I also don't really know why, but I have like a lot of redness on the sides of my nose. I don't know if that's like normal. I will also put like a little bit on the sides because I have a lot of redness for some reason. And then I'll also put a little bit on my mustache area just so it's not as dark. And then I will go in with this little brush. This is a smudge brush, but I just like to use it for the concealer. And again, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I typically will just tap it into my skin. Also, the lighting here kind of sucks because I have the window behind me, so a lot of the time when I get ready, I have to like go like that. Also, do you guys like my mirror? It's so cute. I got it at, I think, like the Daiso store, one of those Japanese stores that are so cute. Okay, so then after concealer, I go in with this CoverGirl Clean Fresh. I think this is just like it's a pressed powder. I have found this is like the holy grail of everything. I also just use the little puff it gives me. Right now, like it looks fine with the concealer, but you can tell that I just like slap concealer on my face. After putting this stuff on, it literally looks like it's just my face. Like this is where, in my opinion, this is where like the magic happens. Okay, do you see what I mean? I don't know how well this is all gonna pick up on camera. Again, not really necessary, but I just like to spray this stuff like throughout the routine. I think it's fun. Next up, I go in with a little bit of blush. This stuff is so dangerous though. Selena Gomez, I don't know what you put in this stuff. This thing is gonna last me till the end of time because I use like a speck of it every single day. This one's in the shade Joy. See, like that's literally enough. But blush is probably one of my favorite. No. If not, probably my favorite part. Oh my god. Anyway, blush is like my favorite part of the whole routine just because I feel like it adds so much color back to my face. Maybe it's because I'm pale. I don't know. I don't do this all the time, but honestly, I find it to be like kind of fun, so sometimes I'll do it. Next, I'll go in with this Benefit High Beam. I think it's just like a liquid highlighter. I will literally just take this stuff, do a couple dots on my cheekbone, and then most of the time I'll honestly just take my finger and tap it in like Saweetie said that one time. And then again, if I'm feeling a little crazy, I will also take a little bit of this and just put the smallest amount on my eyelid. Again, this stuff is a highlighter, so when it blends out, it kind of doesn't really look like all that much, to be honest. But if you guys know anything about me, is that I love a little shimmer. It just makes me happy, okay? And then the very last thing that I will highlight is I will take a teeny tiny bit of this on my Cupid's bow right here. Does this really do all that much? Probably not. Okay, we're almost done here, guys. Again, if you've been watching me, then you might have seen these already, but a couple weeks ago, I got the brow and lash serum in the same goodie bag that I got the blush. I wasn't gonna use them, but then I saw they were kind of expensive, so I've just been using them every single day. It takes like 2 seconds. I literally just take this stuff and brush it through my brows. Okay, now I know how you feel. And then my very last step that I do every single day is I put on my chapstick. This is a Glossier birthdaybalm.com. I've been using this for years. This is my all-time favorite chapstick. I just love this stuff. And one final spritz of the stuff that I don't really think does anything. Do I look all that different? Probably not. Here's a little before and after so you guys can see the difference. I'm mainly doing this for myself because I actually have yet to do a before and after of what I look like before and after. So again, I find this just to be fun and therapeutic more than anything. So that's the main thing for me. It is currently 11:50 in the morning. I'm thinking the first thing I should do is my laundry. My room actually surprisingly is not that bad, but I have a lot of laundry to do and I'm out of underwear and socks. So we like really need to do some laundry. Okay, it's many hours later. It is currently 4:05 p.m. I've been working on my room all day. I actually changed up a couple of things. I don't know if anybody will even notice, but this whole section, it's kind of the same, but I changed it up a little bit. And then this section is completely different. I don't know, I feel like I love my room, don't get it twisted, but I feel like my room is definitely very busy. So I feel like with this part and this part, I try to make it a little more minimal. It's definitely not, like, I know it's not minimal. Just for something a little different. I also changed, you have melodrama up here now. I've been new Addison Ray CD up here. I also put this little guy up here. I think he's cute. But the next thing I want to do is actually go through all these magazines and change them out. So right down there is where I keep all of my Taylor Swift magazines. So I want to keep the Taylor magazines. I just kind of want to switch. Whoa, I'm gonna try it again. I just kind of want to switch them out for a little bit of a different change. It's not gonna be anything crazy different. It's still gonna be Taylor Swift all over my room, but switch them out, you know, why not? I'm trying to just not think too much about it because I'm somebody who I genuinely could sit here for the next hour trying to pick out which magazine looks the best, and honestly, we really don't need to be doing all that. But you know, it's something a little different, you know, a little blue in our hair for the Teen Vogue party. The next thing I want to do, this is kind of random, but I have this organizer in my bathroom that is such a disaster. Most of the products and things on there I actually don't use, even though I'm the only person who uses that bathroom. So I think the next thing that I want to do is go organize that. Hopefully I can get that done pretty quickly. Okay, hey guys, it is currently, every time I put my phone on my desk now, because I have this Octobuddy, it's like Velcroed to my desk. Why do okay, I can't tell if I just look super oily or it's not oily. Like, I feel like, do I have oily skin? Hold on. I can't tell if it's like oily or if it's that like glass skin Hailey Bieber glaze face that like everybody's obsessed with. Like, I don't know. Will this fix it? Ooh, super didn't. It just made me look more oily. Okay, I don't think it's oil then. If I don't know. Who cares? Why are we talking about this? Anyway, it's much later and I've had a pretty rough day. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like earlier when I was getting ready and doing my makeup, you guys saw I was listening to a healing frequency because today's been not the best of days. It's okay. One of the last things that I want to do today is I want to, first of all, journal because I haven't journaled today. But another thing I want to do is I want to set some goals for the month. I've never done this before. Like, I've never gone into a month with specific goals. And I don't really know what's overcome me to want to do this all of a sudden. I don't know. I'm just gonna do my daily pages and then write some of my goals for the month. Currently 10:32. I actually just got done wiping all the tears from my face because I just listened to the new Lorde album and I've only listened to it once, so I'm not gonna form any opinions, but that was, wow. Like, it was so good. And the last song really got my ass. Really did. Like, really got my ass. Like, so bad. Anyway, I think this is where I'm gonna end the video. I don't know. If it's not, I'll cut this part out. But if you're seeing this, then this is the end of the video. So thank you so much for coming along with me as we reset for July. I love you guys so much. I hope you know that. Love you. I'm gonna go cry all night to this. I'm not okay. Okay, love you. Bye.